Love it or hate it, Minecraft has given us some pretty memorable experiences. We hold the good memories close to us, but the not so good ones, unfortunately, also have just as a vivid place in our memory. And those bad memories like to acquaint themselves with the unfortunate mishaps of dying, sometimes at very inconvenient times. This episode, we count down the top 5 most common deaths experienced by players, and after gathering plenty of information from the player base, we have our list. Of all the ways to die in Minecraft, this one may surprise you, whether it's spending a little too long underwater or accidentally finding oneself stuck inside a block. Many players fall victim to suffocation. Despite whether we have a large or small window of warning that suffocation is getting ready to claim your life, when it happens, most players feel like a bit of a goof. Apparently, the on-screen air bubbles reminding us of how much oxygen we have left isn't enough for most of us. Maybe it's in our nature to overstay our welcome. Unless a swift, cheeky suffocation glitch is the cause of our death, we generally feel a bit of shame when we fall victim to death by suffocation. Remember, we have items to help us in times like these. However, nobody blames you if you don't happen to be holding them when it happens. But when it does, make sure nobody's watching. That sound. That's one right there. If you don't hate it, you haven't been playing Minecraft as long as some of us have. Skeletons are arguably one of the most annoying experiences in the game, and it's no surprise to hear it's one of the most common causes of death in Minecraft. Skeletons are a mob players face very frequently. Dealing with them isn't as quite a walk in the park as some other mobs, especially when there's more than one of them. They can be very easily underestimated, and are most of the time, as it's no lie, they have made their way this high up the death list. Versing them prepared, especially late game, shouldn't be too much trouble for most, but it's when you least want them to be present, they deal the final blow. I'm sure many of us can relate to this one, but it's not something we'd like to admit to too often. Such a simple way to die has been one of the largest causes of death in Minecraft: falling to our death. Fall damage has haunted us players from the beginning, and as much as we want to pin the blame on something else when it happens, we can't help feeling a little silly when it happens to us. There's no need to list the amount of potential falling hazards in the Minecraft world, because they're everywhere. The more you think about it, the more believable it seems, but it's no joke that falling to one's end has claimed the lives of many. Intense scenarios have sometimes forced us to the bitter end of soaring down through the air, and other times, well, the word whoops comes to mind. Admittedly, our perception of obstacles are usually quite good, and parkouring is a skill most generally develop the more we play, but the natural world of Minecraft presents us with an abundance of unforgiving dangers. Let us pray we remember the location where we fell, or much could be lost. What comes to your mind when someone says Minecraft? Whether you've played it for an hour or countless hours, make no mistake, a silent, evil, iconic presence has been lurking ever since classic Minecraft. The infamous Creeper has rustled our jimmies for almost a decade. In our defense, we can't always be looking behind us every single time we decide to build or mine some minerals. Slight paranoia of their stalking habits have an active role in changing our playstyle in survival mode, as well as affecting how we build our bases. But we players can't keep our guard up 100% of the time, and creepers are masters of catching players when our guard is dropped. That haunting hiss is the last thing you want to hear when you're kindly minding your own business. It's no surprise creepers have been the cause of an immeasurable amount of deaths in Minecraft. Whether it's in early or late game survival, creepers will continue to pose a serious threat, especially to the unwary. Unless you're planning on stopping any type of adventuring, the almost imminent death by creeper will ensure your fate becomes but a mere addition to their ridiculous kill count. It's been here, all along, waiting patiently for us, for our demise, and if dying to other causes didn't make us slap ourselves across the face, this one does. Lava likes to remind all players of its existence every now and then by burning its victims alive, and if death wasn't enough of a punishment to the player, the risk of losing every item we're holding at the time makes it nothing less than an unforgiving, grisly fatality. We know it's there. It doesn't chase us. It doesn't move. Only spreads ever so slowly. Despite its obvious existence, players still fall for it to this day. In the end, if nothing else does, Mother Nature always ensures we meet our end, and the Queen of Killing doesn't disappoint as the largest, warm-blooded killer of Minecraft. I hope you enjoyed being reminded of possibly some of your worst memories in Minecraft. Hopefully you didn't have too many teary flashbacks like I did. If you found this video entertaining, I'd appreciate any type of support, and let me know if you'd like to see more content like this. My name is Mr. QB, and until next time, goodbye!